Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Christopher on behalf of Cars Unlocked. Today I'm going to be unlocking the 2019 Nissan Leaf SV. So are you addicted to cars, or are you just addicted to your phone? If so, subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more videos like this. Let's start with the front of the Nissan Leaf. In 2019, we have the second generation of the Nissan Leaf. The electric vehicle market is forever expanding, and Nissan really had to change this up to compete with the growing market. Coming on the front, we do have the LED headlights. They're Nissan's LED signature headlights. The boomerang style V-motion grille that you see on all the Nissans is right included on the Leaf here, but we do have a unique front grille faceplate here. It is almost like a honeycomb with the blue and the black two-tone. That's going to hide our forward emergency braking sensor. It does have the forward emergency braking with the pedestrian detection standard on this SV package. In the base model, you get the hubcaps. When you go up to this middle model SV, it's going to come with the 17-inch aluminum alloy rims. It also is going to include your 4 vented disc brakes as well. On the rear of the vehicle, it's really hard to tell what the Nissan Leaf, what Nissan has been designed after. If it's the Sentra, it does have some Sentra S features to it, some Murano style looks to it as well. However, this SV model, you're going to get the rear spoiler on the top, and this is why I say the Murano, because the trunk accent is blacked out here, and we do have our Leaf and our zero emission badging there. Below, there is this nice blue bumper accent that comes on all of the Nissan Leafs, no matter what color you get. This one is obviously in the pearl white exterior color, and that blue bumper accent really stands out. A lot of you are most likely curious about the charge time, the distance you can go on one charge, and how the battery and engine system works. Nissan is forever trying to improve the length and the range of their Leaf, as so is every manufacturer. The Leaf in this model has actually 2 battery types that you can get, an SV and an SV Plus. This one is the regular SV. It's going to give you the shortest range, mainly because it's a passive cooling battery system. It's a 40 kilowatt battery. It's going to give you about 243 kilometers of range on a full charge. When talking about the powertrain, we're looking at a 110 kilowatt battery, which is going to give you about 147 horsepower. That's going to issue about 236 pounds-feet of torque. Lots of power for the small hatchback. You probably want to know how you go about charging your Nissan Leaf. There's several options. Hopefully your city has built up and added a lot of charging stations. Every Nissan dealership should have at least 1 to 2 charging stations if they're selling the Leaf. You can charge it at your house using the portable charge cable, which is included when you purchase the Leaf. It plugs in here, and then you can plug this in. This is like what you would plug your dryer into. It does have the genuine adapter, which I can hook up, and then I can plug this into a regular 120 volt outlet, like an extension cord, maybe in your garage or in your driveway. This is going to take the longest time to charge using this adapter. From 0 to full, you're looking at about 35 hours for a full charge. The quickest way is to charge it at one of the charging stations. If you have a quick charging station, which might be in a parking lot or in a busy city parking lot, it should take up to 45 minutes to get the car from 0 to 80% full, is what Nissan's advertised. The interior of the Leaf is actually quite roomy. Right away, I sit in the 8-way power adjustable driver's seat. It has the 2-way lumbar support. Your front passenger is going to have the manual adjustable seat. The blue accents continue throughout the vehicle, as it does come with the nice black and blue contrasted fabric interior. So the wheel is the D-shaped wheel that we have seen Nissan release in a lot of their newer vehicles, like the Rogues and the Qashqais and the Kicks. On the wheel, this SV does come with quite a bit of technology. We have our intelligent cruise control and our Pro Pilot Assist. So you can check out some of my other videos where I demonstrate the Pro Pilot Assist, but it will help with their semi-autonomous driving system. It is a heated and leather wrapped wheel, and then you see the blue stitching throughout. Really positive aspect of the Nissan Leaf is their vehicle information screen. So it has a very large 7-inch display here, and this is really important to being a Leaf owner because it gives you a lot of information about your battery life and your range for the car. So it will tell me I'm at 66% battery now and I have about a range of 180 kilometers. It also has a charging schedule, so you can have it turn on charging. You can plug it in and leave it so it turns on and starts charging during the peak hours to save you on your electrical bill. It helps you with the e-pedal, which I'm going to get to in a second. So it really allows you to get a good feel for the range. If you have a Leaf, put in the comment section below what you think of the range of the vehicle and how you go about your day-to-day operations when driving this car. The infotainment system is the 7-inch infotainment system. Going to come with all the features in this SV model. You get the GPS navigation, you have the Bluetooth for your phone, the NissanConnect apps with the Android Auto and the Apple CarPlay. It does have a backup camera as well, which comes on automatically when I put it in reverse and with the guidance parking. Down below that is my automatic heating, so it does have air conditioning and the auto mode here for my digital climate control. It's important to note that if you're using the heat and the air conditioning, it might affect your range a little bit, so keep that in mind when you're driving on a hot summer day. Push button start, it does have the Nissan Intelligent key. USB input is right below, and then our front seats are heated. I can turn on and off with the 2 settings, very similar to all the heated seat functions in the Nissans. There is a little phone storage. It's a sloped phone storage, so my phone sits nicely in there and it's not going to slide around as I make quick turns with the vehicle. There's an economy button. Normally that's by your left knee, but on the Leaf it's right in the center console here. And then they added this when they redesigned the car, which is the e-pedal. So you can turn that on and it basically reduces your braking so that you get a longer battery life and range on the vehicle. It kind of just slows the car down for you so you don't have to brake as much and you're not applying the brake and saving your battery life. Everybody comments on the shifter knob. So there's no straight up shifter knob like you see in the traditional vehicles. It's just a little circular knob here, and I just need to push park to put it in park, the button here. For reverse, I just need to push it forward. Neutral, I push it to the left, and then to put it in drive, I push it back. So really neat little shifter knob. It makes it a little more spacious up here, but it does take some getting used to if you're not used to that. Not a whole lot of room for your passengers back here. I'm about 5'10", and I do have still ample headroom. My leg room is fine. I wouldn't want to sit back here for a long time. There's up to 5 passengers. These 2 seats are heated, so my heated seat controls are here. The only downside I would say about the rear in this vehicle is if I was sitting in this center spot, there is a very large hump right in the middle. The batteries are all stored underneath the car, so they do have to eliminate some space here for your center passenger, and I'd be concerned about this center hump in between my legs. Even though this is a small little electric car, there is still a very deep trunk. There's a lot of space back here. It's going to come with your Nissan Leaf carpeted mats. However, I do have a few negatives about the trunk here. That charging equipment that I showed you earlier is all stored. They give you this nice little carrying case. Obviously, you have to keep that somewhere in the car, so it does take away a little bit of a trunk space. 60-40 split for the seats, so I can fold the seats down. However, you do see where the batteries end there, and that's why you have a bit deeper trunk, but that eliminates the ideal flat cargo area that most vehicles have. One little sacrifice, but still a very large trunk on the Leaf. Let's start the Leaf up and take it for a drive. One thing that everybody's always impressed with is the silent noise that the engine makes. There's literally no noise. Being a battery operated vehicle, it is a very quiet sounding car. I just started it up. You probably didn't even hear me turn it on, and it is very, very quiet. So let's take off here. It's very quiet as you're moving around. A quick little press of the pedal and you're off and running. It does pick up pretty quickly when you put your foot on the gas, 147 horsepower like I said. However, if you are coming right out of a light and you need to get somewhere quick and you really put the pedal to the floor, your front end's tires kind of spin out a bit. I noticed that a couple times. The E-pedal takes a little bit of getting used to when you're using that. You kind of want to push the brake as much as normally, but you have to kind of train yourself to let the E-pedal do its work if you want to optimize the charge time. Ideal situation if you're thinking of buying the Leaf is you have a charging station at your work or within walking distance from your work, so that you can charge it while you're working for the full 8-hour day, drive home, and then drive back to work and charge it again. So you should rarely have to charge it at your house. When I release the brake, the E-pedal really applies. You can come to a very quick stop without even applying the brake. Within a matter of a second to half a second, the car stops. As you can see, you almost get that falling forward like it's braking too much, but if it saves you on your electricity bill, why not use the e-brake? Pro Pilot Assist, blind spot monitoring, forward emergency braking, all nice features that you have. The Pro Pilot Assist and the Intelligent Cruise Control is also going to help with your charge time and your range, as you're not accelerating and decelerating very much. It's going to do that for you, and you can set yourself a safe distance from the vehicle in front of you. A lot of safety features and a lot of technology in the Nissan Leaf. It's a very enjoyable drive. It makes nice tight turns, very quiet sounding engine, and you get all the technology that you're looking for. Obviously the vehicle has a high MSRP, this one being at $42,000 after your freight and everything. Most provincial governments here in Canada have a rebate that they just brought back that will give you some money off the car. So there you have it, guys. That's your unlock of the Nissan Leaf SV. If you have any questions about this video, please do not hesitate to ask me in the comment section below. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more unlocks.